And it's that time again, time for another Splatfest stream, so let's pretty much begin. Y'all feeling fresh out there? We're off the hook coming at you live from Inkopolis Square. Which genre do you prefer, science fiction or fantasy? Head over to the Splatfest terminal and pick a side. And the Splatfest stages are Blam, Blackbelly Skate Park, and Snapper Canal. Okay. Anyways. Don't get cooked, stay off the hook. So I actually haven't chose a team yet, so let's just quickly jump back into with my friends. So okay, I'm back and now live. So
Is Super Mario Galaxy a sci-fi or a fantasy?
I shot dishwasher.
That's not how you
the
operate
name
it.
of the person that I'm fighting.
That's not covered by the warranty.
Okay, so I actually haven't chosen a thing yet, and I think I'm gonna go against you guys this time and go fantasy. So
Okay.
sorry.
It's either a nice neon Mountain Dew green or a nice soothing blue.
Oh. Ha. Oh no, they still got me.
Sci-fi is the best color in the game.
They were in that rain enough to die. They shot me with the freaking hell laser.
The sequel to Hellraiser.
I have a toxic Josh on my team.
Poisonous Drake and Toxic Josh.
Damn.
Mary Poppins, fantasy fangirl.
I guess. Does anything in the Mary Poppins canon contradicts this?
We're not going to talk about the Mary Poppins canon.
What the fuck?
Where does saving Mr. Banks fall in all this?
Where does Guardians 2 fall into this?
Yondu, also known as Mary Poppins II.
No.
God, it is so hard to put the ink wall up onto the tower now. My strategy's ruined.
This color is so weird on the map.
Well, I feel incredibly fucked. I'm against a team of 4 level 50s.
I've got the level 50 on my side, so that clearly explains why we've been cleanly holding this one.
Yeah, we have like 1 level 50 on.
Oh no.
Let's see, new shifty station. What does it look like?
It's a very extremely brightly saturated color combination. Oh wow, we just cleaned house.
That was a close one. Oh, victory. And their team was higher ranked, too.
I wish I could say the same for that.
Don't
God, what a
think I'm
combination.
getting a king.
What a combination of words. Fantasy fanboy, ghost ninja. Yeah, next week ARMS is holding its like Splatfest equivalent.
Oh?
Oh?
What?
Yep. It's like
The Splatfest
forget what
equivalent.
it's called, but it's basically like you basically compete in matches and you earn lap points, and like you earn more if you... It's like Fire Emblem's Arena. It's like you earn more points if you use the targeted characters or arms, which is like Springman and Ribbon Girl. And then however many points you got, then like it translates to money at the end of it. It's not really a team thing, it's just like kind of a
Just
focus thing
online
where you earn
event,
points. Yep.
basically, so.
Mhm.
Double EXP weekends and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny because instead of encouraging you to play the new DLC characters, it encourages you to play the very first characters. Here's Shifty Station.
Hey,
Oh,
Clem,
man. Yep.
Fuck.
I'm planning on trying to use Dupider this one.
Ooh. Yeah, Dupider's a lot of fun.
And I
So
am
when I spawned, I had that Turf Wars post behind me as a neon sign, and it looked very cool. Yeah, obviously be sure to get one with water bubble, and then you're good.
This
Oh,
is
this
fucking...
one, this Shifty Station has ink rails. Almost like a hot minute to learn.
Ink rails.
Yep.
Nice.
Ones that don't take you very far, but hey. Shoot. Yeah, I remember Dupider was one of the few Pokemon I didn't know about going into the game. So I saw it and then just had this immediate reaction of, oh, this rules.
Oh. That... sucked?
Although in terms of Pokemon I didn't know about when I went to into the generation, nothing will match the moment of when I first evolved Bunnelby and just bust out laughing because that was the last thing I expected. Oh, Diggersby. You are very fun.
Yes.
The one I had like just kind of in my head like aside like cute feminine traits too, so then it turned into this big burly bearded construction worker sumo wrestler looking motherfucker, and it was just the funniest thing.
Basically, assuming it was going to follow the binary line.
Yep. Just maybe a little more toned back, but nope, it was toned way in the opposite direction.
Incredibly butch.
Although what I wish I hadn't been spoiled for me was Galisopod, because it would have been amazing to see just Guzma send that out and been like, what?
The fuck?
Yep.
A samurai bug.
Doesn't matter either way, because Galisopod's just an amazing Pokemon. Definitely one of my favorites. To quote Bogleech, not only is it an isopod, not only does it have a great design, but they had to go give it a fun personality too.
It is it's apparently a very quiet Pokemon.
But it's very much, I'm not whipping out, I'm making a strategic retreat.
Galisopod's a great Pokemon.
So,
It is.
A samurai does not whip out.
I just got a fantasy versus fantasy match, so...
Uh-oh.
I have yet to have a match against the same team.
So I guess we know, which is the least popular.
I went lit in this run because I had to avenge all the Litten I abandoned in the Sun loops. Bone Sweet.
Sci-fi fanboy Ike. Sure.
Yep, here's the Shifty Station.
Okay, let's send out Yoshikage the Torracat. Let's use Fire
Got some
Fang.
sponge blocks.
That Bone Sweet went down. Toot Sweet.
I wanted it. Oh!
Sci-fi fangirl, Moomy Lord.
Well, that was just death that I super jumped into.
I'll be right back, Clem. I'll ping you when I want you on the end.
Okay. Moomy Lord.
Shoot. Take out that sniper. Stop it with the suction bombs.
Smooth moves, Nog.
Damn it. Oh. Okay. Somehow won that one.
We're winning.
Why did you switch back to Fire Emblem Warriors? No, it like saved the name, but I don't know.
Close one.
Anyways.
Victory.
Anyway.
Your base belongs to me.
Got 9 points for that victory.
Your base is a crummy castle, and ours is a star fortress.
Ours is a space castle.
It's no moon.
Is that a new edition? It has like the little logo for what it is on the side, or
No,
no? Okay.
they've had that.
Okay. I'm just blind and missed it completely.
Don't remember if they had it in the first game,
I don't think they did.
but they have had it for this one. And a fantasy fiend is depression.
Fantasy Costco. Actually, I do want to say there's one that's Team Fantasy Costco.
The Adventure Zone though fits in both categories of sci-fi and
This is
fantasy.
It kind of gradually shifts from
I
one
just
to the
fell
other.
off the stage. Screwed that up. Whoops.
God, I love this click hole. Share if you believe that boys should be taught to nurture and women should be taught to murder until things even out. What's a good Splatfest? Nurture or murder?
Murder. Always murder.
Stop shooting missiles at me.
Shifty Station a lot. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one, I say, because I've won every match I've had on it. Therefore, it must be a good map.
I wish I could say the same, but being placed against, 4 level 50s.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Random
Goodbye,
matchmaking my ass.
You killed depression forever.
Depression killed themselves.
Oh shit.
Which sounds terrible.
Shit.
They do lead off the edge.
Good thing that was recorded. See, I don't even know if that's a positive or negative outcome. Alright.
Crap. Don't know how that one turned out, but not feeling very confident, and I'm thinking the other team got that in this battle. Or not, okay. Guess we had a bunch of room in their base.
Dang it. Yeah. First loss though of Splatfest, so.
Ow.
That sad animation. Sad squid.
At least depression is happy.
Depression 1.
Oh shit. Back myself into a corner.
Fantasy Fiend, nope. Her name was just Nope.
I deny thee. Fantasy Fiend, nay.
Oh. Not feeling confident, but 2040 versus 2030.
I think Fantasy finally got one on me. It was there was a communication error.
You know, the usual Splatfest stuff.
It's a video clip from my brother and me show.
Yeah.
Oh! Did you miss my ping?
I just saw it because I was in the middle of a match.
It was longer than a Goram match.
So now, nope. Now you're.
Yes, yes, I am.
And now they both can dang it.
Fall there.
Definitely feeling like I'm out of practice.
I'm doing some lovely level ups right now. By the way, Mike,
Yes.
Alright, alright.
the most ironic thing happened today. Do you want to know what happened this most ironic day?
Nah, it doesn't
Nah.
sound that interesting.
Fine, I'll just say it then. I was saved by my most hated thing. A Capuchin. It was the reason I completed Lana's trial. Think about that. By the way, Clem, I think this Pikachu wanted to be used. You know why?
Oh,
Hidden Power Ice.
nice.
Hello, duplicitous hues of despair. Apparently cannot talk today.
That's okay.
That's a mouthful. Team Splatoon Fantasies, Hydro Splatling released, playable Octolinks, stable connection.
Stable connection in your dreams, nerd. Ooh, an Eevee. I'll capture it.
There's John and John on this other team.
Are they both spelled differently at least?
No.
Oh no.
They're different levels too.
Is it John with an H or like John like an Arbuckle?
John with an H.
Okay.
Oh, so...
There's also John with it, just Jon.
Alright.
Fighting 3 Johns.
I would say Adventure Zone stuff involving John, but Mike isn't that far.
Triple John. 3 Johns is my fantasy.
Please do not say 3 Johns as your fantasy.
Do you want to see my beautiful garden of Johns?
Oh my god! Ooh, a modest one. A modest Eevee. I think I'll make this one. Well, I think I will make this one an Espeon or Umbreon.
Heroes are born on the battlefront. No, on the battlefront you buy them. Bad. I am actually completely surprised that, well, the backlash that EA got.
It actually worked.
Well, I think it was more Disney calling and going, no, fuck no, stop this. But
Finally got a sci-fi one.
Yeah.
Good time to practice my tower.
Yeah, Clem, this Eevee is totally gonna be an Umbreon or Espeon or Umbreon.
Okay.
So I can get, well, a good-natured Lunala.
What time are we leaving?
Was it to do with synchronize?
Yep, I need some.
Okay.
Hey! Hey, beautiful! It's a Mudsdale and a little dwarf.
I know which grass patch has Pichu in it, but I'm not going out of my way to catch Pichu because I know when I make an Alolan Raichu for my electric team, I'll be breeding a Pichu anyway.
Also, Clem, I recommend looking at going to the elevator and type song.
Okay.
Because there's an additional floor.
Okay. That's new.
I remember, I distinctly recall you should, go left when you get in the hallway.
Okay.
You'll see someone familiar.
Okay.
Chloe brought that up to me, and I thought you should know.
Okay. We'll do.
I was defeated by the 3 Johns.
They use their triangle attack.
Jesus.
Time for a chain attack.
John, and John. I've used Johnification.
I still can't believe the skewed priorities of the Fire Emblem 1 for the NES, where it didn't have the weapon triangle, but it did have the triangle attack, where you arrange 3 Pegasus Knights in a certain way and they do a guaranteed critical.
Poor thing. My poor little Mudbray. It's sick.
So, going by my experience so far, it seems like I chose the wrong team.
Sci-fi is more popular, yo.
No, I think he means he's losing so far.
As in, yes.
I
Sci-fi
mean, as in he's losing matches.
Yeah.
How are your matches going, Clem?
Well, that one was a loss, but that was against Sci-Fi, so overall positive.
I'm currently 3 for 3.
Aw, Mudbray's smiling is adorable. You know it's a freaking donkey, but it's an adorable donkey. That becomes a big badass mud horse.
Yeah, of my 5 Splatfest battles, 3 so far have been defeats, so... The 2 victories... Okay, one was against Sci-Fi, and the other was, okay. 2 were against Sci-Fi, but... Anyways.
Fantasy power!
Fantasy wait, Fantasy has one thing that,
Yep.
Sci-Fi doesn't have.
But the Fantasy Costco is on the moon.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, that's a
Still
great
in a
way to
medieval
start the
universe.
match.
But
With
still
only
in
3 people on the team.
Debatably medieval. It's an anachronism stew of the purest degree. It's like Xenoblade.
Xenoblade has a robot. God.
Yeah, it's got robots, but it's also got people fighting with swords and shields and sniper rifles, and
So does Final fucking Fantasy 7.
yeah, it's an anachronism stew.
Nice thing about having Umbrella, though,
There's a trope for that.
And
is
that's
you can jump in the way of a teammate who's like exchanging blows and defend them.
Yeah. Actual team play, oh man!
What is this bullshittery?
Mudsdale, shall we stomp these scoundrels? Papu. Wait, it'll be messed to clean up afterward, but I am willing if you are. Jesus fuck, Papu is cold, I love her.
But yeah, it's weird thinking that, like, yeah, this is basically sort of another like enhanced 3rd version, but also we haven't seen like a true enhanced 3rd version since Platinum, so...
I consider them.
Uh-huh.
I consider the sequels or alternate retellings. I consider them sequels. I
Yeah,
consider
so-
them version.
Okay. Well, depending on how you consider those, we haven't seen a traditional enhanced 3rd version since Platinum.
There you go.
Yeah. So, you know what? Been long enough.
Thank you, Papu. It was good seeing you.
But Platinum was the last actually 3rd version and not 3rd and 4th.
4 losses in a row, that's not fun.
Oh, good. There's at least some good team fantasy players.
Oh, Schneidels.
started off so good.
A rare candy! A fucking rare candy.
Let's see, Splatfest power 1794.4.
A young goose. I'll destroy it. Ain't no one gonna tell me that Haku sucks.
It's pretty good.
He's up there with Clay and Bertha.
What about Giovanni?
Giovanni's a fucking crime boss. I don't like him.
But have you heard him sing?
I don't want to hear him sing.
As if we were just going by his characterization in the games, he'd be pretty boring, but the anime made him pretty fun.
But he supports his gay son.
I don't care. He's still a lame-o.
But he explicitly doesn't. Because he left. That's like the one
That's
thing
kind of the joke.
He very expressly does not.
No, specifically his son doesn't support him.
It's a mutual not supporting.
There we go. Let's continue destroying young gooses.
Young Guzma.
Young Guzma was probably a goofball.
So,
You
this
sure
is
you're
also
not
the
just
original
destroying
Sun
young
and Moon and
gooses,
hasn't
too?
really changed. Does Guzma's house imply that he beat his dad with golf clubs?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I was just always wondering if I was reading that
I
properly.
mean, he has said that he destroys that. Guzma says that if something doesn't work, he just smashes it and smashes it until it doesn't work, period.
So just like Cyrus, it's all because of a shitty dad, but Guzma actually somewhat got better.
Well, Cyrus's parents didn't give a fuck. That's the thing.
Yeah. Guzma at least...
It wasn't just his dad. It was both.
Yeah. Guzma at least found, like, warped friendships and some sense of redemption. Cyrus just kinda
Was incredibly
wanted to destroy the
misanthropic.
universe. Yep.
He didn't want to just destroy Goofball. He
And
wanted
remake
to
it.
make it. I do have to sincerely ask, though, what he would think of the Rotom decks, because Cyrus' backstory was that he was typically around machinery because he didn't like his parents. Because...
Well,
Guess we have to wait until you know the Gen 4 remakes.
Well, I'm just gonna say... I was just gonna say, though, because Cyrus hated Spirit. And he didn't, and because of that, he probably is liked associating with machines more. But Rotom, with the Rotom decks, is essentially a machine with a spirit.
You mean a ghost in a machine?
This thing makes me inordinately angry. You ruined a perfectly good machine's what you did. Look at it, it's got anxiety.
By the way, I'm helpful, right? You're a lifesaver.
I love that.
It's not like I have many other options for a partner. Aww.
See, Cyrus, Guzma had shitty dads. Archie and Maxie, I guess, had weird understandings of how science works. You don't increase the seas by making more rain. That just takes the water out of the sea and puts it back into the sea. Lysander has nobody to blame. He just wants to commit global genocide because he's a dick.
I feel like
He's
the
rich.
Rainbow Rocket versions of Archie and Maxie are definitely like the original universe one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's implied because Getsus is there.
Yeah.
And
But it's like, also their motives were made a bit more clear in Auras, because it's like, Archie was more focused on the well-being of Pokemon, while Maxie is more focused on the well-being of people. But no, in RS they're just like, the land and the sea.
hey, I'm just
I
gonna
kind
say
of wish
this.
they would bring back Oras, Archie and Maxie
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
in this.
I'm just gonna say
to
this.
contrast those evil ones and be
Can
like, these are different
Can I say
characters.
something? It's implied that the members of Rainbow Road, the bosses, they succeeded in their plans.
Which is why Lysander wears such a maniacal grin on his face, because he just killed off like 80% of the world.
Meanwhile, Archie and Maxie successfully fucked their worlds over.
Well, we don't know what's going on there yet, and
I'd say that.
could be getting into spoilers.
It's seen in a fucking interview.
In the trailer.
Yeah, they did.
I haven't seen that interview.
They revealed like
It's
everything.
even implied.
I haven't seen that interview, so I haven't seen that
I'm
implication.
not talking about the interview, just the interview.
I haven't seen every trailer.
You have. You've seen the Rainbow. You know the Rainbow.
I've seen the Rainbow Rocket one, but I didn't get that implication from it.
Well, that would.
Whatever.
That would.
I'm
Maybe
just
it's
saying,
just-
be
They're
careful
from-
of spoiler territory.
They're from universes where the player where, like what Everin did, you reset for mystery gifts and then completely trade away the Pokemon because, yeah.
I see.
Come back to bite me in the ass.
I see this tube squid. Did you hear? There was this one trader that sounded really promising, but they just went and got a Pikachu and then just gave up and chilled at home. Yeah, the tube squids are a fun little addition.
And then, yeah.
I'm in Royal Avenue.
Besides, if it's anything like XY, any interesting plot implications will get like a one-line mention and then never be talked about again.
Pretty
That
much.
sounds-
The XY story. Oh, and Getsus was the shitty dad.
He was the shittiest dad. What are you
And
talking
so was Giovanni. Wow, there was aside from Archie and Maxie, there was a shitty dad involved at some point in every one.
What about Lysander?
I guess
Lysander
not.
never... He had a shitty ancestor.
Yeah, he was a descendant of the king, so he had a shitty great granddad.
It's been 3,000 years.
Yep. Okay, so besides Lysander and the two other guys, there was a shitty dad involved at some point. Although I don't know, whoever named a guy Fleur de Lis clearly had a few issues.
Oh god.
I mean, I guess it's a French
French.
thing, and yeah.
Fleur de Lis because French?
But that's like having a guy like, hey, welcome to Unova, meet our new villain, Stars and Stripes.
Welcome to Jolly Old Italy, coat of arms and flowers.
So you mean, like, Funny Valentine?
Yeah, but it's like, it'd be like if he was named Stars and Stripes.
Jesus.
Like Captain America.
Bravery.
I'm getting the feeling that subtlety is not Pokemon's writer's strong point.
I mean, when you first saw Getsus in Black and White, did you automatically think that he was the bad guy? If not, get your eyes checked.
So you
I
mean
mean,
be
it's
like in
obvious.
normal citizens of Unova?
Really, the surprise there was how messed up he was.
Yeah.
And that he was actually the final boss.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from a guy who's named Gay Cheese, so...
Or Jesus. I don't know, he's
Dennis.
Dennis.
Ah, you mean Genesect? Yeah.
Dead.
Everyone was convinced.
All because of people thinking Gets's battle theme was Genesect's battle theme.
Yeah, because it was leaked, but nobody knew what it was associated with. You never even battled Genesect. But everybody just heard this song and that got leaked and were like, yep, that's Genesect's battle theme, and had no idea what it was actually for.
And then when Genesect was an event.
And no tied to the plot at all.
Despite, you know, it being...
It's only marginally tied to the plot.
Despite being modified by, you know...
Yeah. I mean, Genesect is basically just Mewtwo 2.
Except robot.
Yeah.
Prehistoric robot.
So, Cyborg, I mean...
Like how, Conkeldurr is Machamp 2, or Gigalith is Golem 2, Genesect is Mewtwo 2.
But Genesect isn't
So
as
Mewtwo squared.
It's not as hilariously broken as Mewtwo is, though.
Yeah, I know, but in terms of its plot role and origins, it's just Mewtwo again. Let's be honest.
But
It's
it
cool.
doesn't even
I like Genesect.
Wait a minute, doesn't it hide in the fucking cave?
Yeah, but it's been modified by the evil team to be the ultimate weapon and
But
etc.
Mewtwo wasn't modified.
Well, it was scienced by the evil team to be the ultimate weapon.
There you go. That's a much more enveloping term.
Like Mewtwo. Or,
Yep.
well, like Mewtwo was made from science.
I mean, Mewtwo was an upgraded version of Mew.
Especially going by the base stats. Anyway.
Yep.
It's also the most it's also a savage.
Yeah.
Unako?
Yep.
I would totally name my Mewtwo Unako.
Really, why did Team Plasma go with this whole overcomplicated part people from their Pokemon thing, or like this whole, pirate ship thing, when they could just take it over the world with an army of cool bugs?
Okay, here's why. It's probably because of money and whatnot. Plus, Gets's plan was actually pretty foolproof. It just had so happened that the trainer got close to end.
Yeah, the black and white plan did almost work.
Because if it weren't for the fact that the player interfered, Getsus would have been able to just, let me see, what is the word? Manipulate the hearts of people.
Yep.
Because in his plan, everyone would be defenseless against Team Plasma because they would have Pokemon.
Drop your guns! Haha, now I am the one with all the guns!
Yeah!
Pretty much.
That's pretty much Gets' plan. You knew goddamn well.
Sounds like a crazy conspiracy theory when you put it that way.
Gets goddamn well knew that people were stupid.
See, I like Neoplasma because they were just like, you know what? Fuck subtlety. We're evil sky pirates now. Nobody will trust us anymore, so we're just gonna shoot you with ice.
But you have to remember, that's Gex's half. And the half that believes in N, their look actually throws into sharp relief just how good they are because they look knightly.
It's a cool contrast. Too bad N's team is like 5 people in a small house, but it is a cool contrast.
There's still probably more.
Yeah.
Just Plasma's got such a fucking bad rap now.
It really shows like nobody actually signed up genuinely believing in anything. They were all just assholes.
Well, there are a few of them, yeah.
5 dudes.
I do like the implication though that since they're in Driftveil, Clay knew that that those Plasma members meant what they said. That's why they don't get hassled very often.
Let's dive into the morality of Pokemon evil teams on the Splatoon stream.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the Splatoon stream and it's almost 1 AM and you're diving into the morality of evil Pokemon teams.
Well, it's Nintendo's fault or I guess Game Freak's fault, for releasing Ultra Sun,
Pokemon,
Ultra Moon
yep.
on a Splatfest day.
Exactly.
Or Nintendo's fault for placing Splatfest on a game's release date. They seem to do that a lot. They did that with Xenoblade X too, so I wonder if
wait for them to do that with Xenoblade 2.
Or how they keep releasing Pokemon games right after Animal Crossing games.
Oh, has it actually officially launched in?
No, not yet. They actually dodged the bullet on that one.
I know that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon won't sell as well as Sun and Moon, but
I mean, they never do.
yeah, but that's what I mean. I like the fact though that they just go powerful, and they went hard as adamantium.
Yeah.
Adamantium Rage?
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because the content, the sheer content.
And it also just went absolutely ham on the shiny rates.
Oh my god, poor Cerebi!
Cerebi, who now wants a patch to lower the shiny rates in Ultra Space because it's just too.
Seems like everything in Ultra Space is basically shiny.
He found like 10 in 24 hours.
Luca, the deeper you go into Ultra Space, the higher the shiny rate gets.
You got 2 shiny Quagsires in N hours.
Yeah, you can. I don't know if you can soft reset for them or what.
Christ, please stop giving me shinies. It's too much. Oh,
Never thought there would be too many shinies.
Yep. I mean, you know, it's gotta feel special, but also, oh, to have your problems. Boo-hoo.
First world problems. Hashtag.
Yep.
I will say that shiny Quagsire is ugly as sin.
It's a purple blob. No! Oh god, if I find a shiny Quagsire, I fucking know immediately what I'm naming it.
What?
Grimace. It's got the exact same body form, and it's purple.
It took me way too long to remember what the Grimace was.
Because they've been keeping him in a shed for years. What is
Yeah.
Grimace supposed to be anyway? Like a moldy chicken nugget?
He's a Grimace.
Okay. Is he like a Hamburglar-like character that likes to eat the food, or is he like the chicken and is supposed to be a representation of the food? Let's talk about the McDonald's canon, because
Well, we've got nothing else to talk about during this Splatfest of science versus fantasy, so
let's be real. So
let's just talk about our
lady
bullshit
who's a
fan fiction theories about
who's like a
McDonald's
representation
mascots.
of so if McDonald's had a chicken sandwich, would the Hamburglar then be trying to burgle the chicken lady because she would be a constituent of the chicken sandwich?
The fuck?
And I'm the one who's been
Grimace?
drinking, so
What is Grimace?
I'm just gonna say this right now.
go to the McDonald's Wikia, please.
I like this conversation when it was Pokemon related, because at least that's sci-fi and fantasy.
True, it is.
It's tangibly related to this.
This is like the
Basically,
weirdest.
there we got 2 Grimace. Alright,
This
Grimace.
is the weirdest ass segue imaginable. Anyways,
He is a purple anthropomorphic being of indeterminate species.
What the
Originally, Grimace was evil Grimace, and had 2 arms that he would use to steal milkshakes.
okay.
But why is his name Grimace?
And then he was changed to a good one.
Okay, hold on. Okay, why is he called Grimace? Is it because you grimace upon looking at him?
Well, he used to be called Evil Grimace, but now that kind of went out of the way, and now he's just the good Grimace.
I swear to God,
this
who
is
makes sense?
Wash.
Shitty turn of events.
He's thirsty for milkshakes.
Yes, there is disconnect on my team. Part of the match.
Oh god, I've had one of those, yeah. Just pick a god and pray. And cry.
Pick a god and pray that you get executed in the most merciful way. Say that.
In gold.
That rhymed. Trying to evolve this damn rock gruff, or at least get it ready to be evolved.
Yeah, it's
So I'll be ready for the thing.
It's pretty much like 5 a.m. since we're all moon, so... Oops.
Oh god. I'm having Chloe help me out with that shit.
Rock a roof.
Shit, we were doing so well.
I can't go to the Dimensional Research Lab right now because Burnett is out. Lame. But I want to see Burnett. I like Burnett. She's a good.
Oh, for some reason, teleport doesn't work outside of Battle of Generation 7 anymore. That's weird.
Because
Well, I
you
guess
can't do the thing.
I guess because every Pokemon Center is just, you know, an arm's stretch away.
I guess.
Not just that, because of Poke Ride.
It's to prevent Cosmog from being useful.
Well, Poke Ride.
Yeah, I guess. But in previous games, you can still have, like, Charizard and can still fly.
Yeah, you could still
No.
fly.
You can still fly and still teleport.
And dig, and... Anyway.
Yeah, and dig.
Can Dig work? Does Dig work?
I don't think so.
So that means it's obviously something to do with Poke Ride.
Yeah, maybe. But there goes Cosmog's potentially only use.
It uses a souped up version of teleport.
Yep.
It uses the teleport. That's why it's tired afterwards.
It doesn't have a Z crystal.
It doesn't need a fucking Z crystal. It's
Fucking
got
Z.
aura. It's got the same aura that Ultra Beasts have. It's a wash in Ultra Energy and can teleport anywhere. I mean, after all, Solgaleo Luna can fucking open Ultra wormholes.
Also, Z teleport restores all HP if you're curious.
You're like doubly wrong, Evan.
What?
You're like doubly wrong.
So you teleport the fuck out of there in style,
Yep.
after doing
yeah,
like this
well-
long-ass dance.
Okay, can I just say...
Yep.
Okay, Solgaleo Luna can punch open an Ultra wormhole. What if Cosmog just creates a temporary one?
Or a very tiny one. Unless
So,
it's very
what-
stressed out.
So
I
basically, Lily's not from this dimension, is what you're saying.
But I mean, isn't Cosmog creating a wormhole kind of like how the plot starts of this game?
Yeah.
That's like literally in that opening cutscene you've watched 20 times.
Oh god.
This is gonna haunt him. He's gonna have PSTV from this for years, and it's like anytime we wanna...
The next episode is going to be my last.
Are we getting domed this hard? Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this.
I said I was going to bed at 1.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm just gonna say this.
You can just say it.
Okay. But it says a lot about how much I hated Sun and Moon's opening. When Ultra Sun and Moon just made me fucking glad to be past the goddamn Pokemon Center.
For context, it's because like 5 friends asked him to get him full sets of Pikachu,
Four
so he had
friends,
to...
you knob.
Okay, 4 friends asked him to get full sets of the hat Pikachu, so he had to reset and do it the first hour of gameplay every time for each single one.
I like suffering, I really do.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I got some art. I got some Pokemon with some sick egg moves and Beast Balls. And I have yet to get anything from Luca. And I got to see a Chikorita only run of Crystal. By the way, during that same Crystal Nuzlocke, I saw a Krabby defeat Lance. I saw Krabby defeat Lance.
How?
Okay, here's how it happened.
Is
Okay,
it like the Gen 1 thing where it's like...
listen.
The AI isn't that bad.
Okay, listen up. Okay. So, it was the final Dragonite. And this Meganium was at low HP due to the Lance's Charizard torching it. Well, it manages to lay a good smackdown on the thing, but it just doesn't make it. but it manages to lower that thing's health to just to a low amount. This is classic Crystal, and then the Dragonite uses Hyper Beam. Then, as a fucking joke, they sent out Krabby and had it use Vice Grip. The Dragonite got fainted. It was Lance's last Pokemon.
That's great. It better have turned to Kingler after that.
No, it was at level 20. Level 20.
Curse the.
So you
level
wanna
curve in its gold, silver,
you wanna know what happened? You wanna know something? There were two moments. There was another one besides that, but that pretty much made me say, "Yeah, this is worth the Pikachu hell."
No, I lost the
The other
connection.
moment was
I had Sonic Boom 4 and
you want
as a teammate.
you wanna know what made the You know what the second moment was?
What?
They got that same Meganium up to level 100 and swept red with it.
Jeez.
Well, here's the thing: the run was getting a bit.
Going very well.
The match, the run wasn't really fun until they got to Victory Road and got Earthquake. Then just everything was scary. It was just yeah.
Does Meganium learn that?
Yeah.
Alright.
Up until Generation 5, every starter could learn Earthquake.
Okay.
It was a widespread move.
I was like, here's a challenge. Design a Z move to make Meganium good. All I can think of is does a lot of damage and then sets up grassy terrain.
So something like Genesis Super.
Yep. Yeah. That's all I could think of.
Anyways, I think I'm done on my stream, so
Okay.
thank you.
Yep, I'm finishing up with mine here.
Thank you for joining us for our
Insanity.
For our
Yes.
Pokemon lore dive, figure out what
Pokemon-
Grimace was.
Pokemon, more like Mickey D's.
So Grimace is actually just the milkshake burglar. It's-
Are you gonna let me actually do an outro here?
No.
I want to go to bed.
Do your outro, Luca.
Thank you for joining me in this very tired romp through Splatoon
And Lunacy.
and discussing Pokemon with these idiots.
General insanity. So, Tuesday.
Yeah, basically. But, have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.